It's really cheap.
Sold out.
No, it's AA Center, and there's still tickets. Tickets start at like $40. I want to go.
I don't know where we're gonna be. We might be in the lawn. I want to go see Joe Rogan.
I think he's like the week after our trip.
Really? I want to go see Joe
Like middle
Rogan's.
of November. I do too. We should all get a big group and go.
How much is it?
Let's see.
I want to go see Joe Rogan's. You don't know who Joe Rogan is?
Hey, Joe Rogan, don't give a shit. I don't know ya. Joe Rogan, don't know who you are. I'm slogan. About to pull up the Facebook. I'm a little late and I'm shook.
Let's see. I see Lene. I see Brandon.
No, just don't. Like,
Friday.
You got your thing, Jess. I got mine.
Hey,
like, go
I'm
on,
just
man.
saying.
Like, everybody's
You're
still
not on
gathering in.
You're not
like,
on it.
They know JoJo be on some shit sometimes. They know I be on it sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't let me use the Wi-Fi, so I gotta wait for my damn internet to load up
Wi-Fi.
to get to where I'm trying to go. Cause you don't let me use the Wi-Fi.
The Wi-Fi.
You know already. Come on, man.
My mic is off.
Yeah, keep it off. Hold on, everyone. I'm coming. I got Sarah and Carol and Shelly and Susan. Jess is taking me there, but I'm not doing. She trying to get me riled up. It's too early. She not gonna give up. Oh no, this isn't JoJo's replay. She wants the team. Yo, I'm about to banish you. All right, I'm ready, y'all. Y'all know it take me a little time to get started. Let's start this from the top. I got Lene. I got Sarah. I got Carol, Shelly, Suzanne, and JoJo. Bobby Garcia in the dodo. Sandra and Michael for show. G Garcia in the building. Deanna and Hanukkah in the building. Brandon just shared the stream. You awesome. We bout to show y'all some blossom. Chilies, onion rings. It makes me happy, so I want to sing. Like, share, follow. You know the ping ping. It's time for She Wants the D. In the place to be. Like, share, follow. We in this thing.
Hey, yo.
I came back for it.
Welcome to episode 8. And honestly, is it episode 8? It's either 7 or 8. I'm pretty sure it's 8.
We killing it.
Episode 8 of She Wants the D podcast. Thank you so much for tuning in. She Wants the D, brought to you by She3 Productions and Draft.com.
Boom.
Do you
Boom.
love
Boom.
fantasy sports?
Boom. I do.
Who does?
Me do.
The dude.
I do. Is it true? I do. Yes, I love it.
Who also loves winning money? I think everybody does. So you should go to draft.com. Not right now, but after the podcast, go to draft.com, use our promo code SHE3 at sign up, and get in. Get in on winning some money, placing bets. Share your stats and your winnings with JoJo. We'll read them off on the podcast.
Hell
We
yeah,
want
we
you
will.
guys to win money. We want everyone to get in there, get her done, have some fun. I just said get her done.
Make that money. Don't let it make you. Don't feel bad. I just quoted Players Club. We in this thing tonight, baby.
JoJo is coming in hot.
Coming in hot and ready.
She spent how long at the bar before here?
About an hour.
Okay.
Not too long.
All right.
not too bad.
That's not bad. I feel like you were at work all day because you didn't answer any texts.
I
Yeah, I
know.
was.
We were like buzzing the hell out of you today, huh?
I was at work all day. And I'm
Danny boy.
What up, Danny?
The lights are brightly shining.
That's my roommate Danny walking in. All right. Let's get into the show. Now,
I love it.
I had an opening clip that I was going to play, and I'm still going to play it.
Like it?
But this I saw, somebody posted this in the OAT chat room. I'm sorry, I did not get your name. But it is a little clip from Monday Night Football, which was last night between the Redskins and the Bears.
Oh, that was an interesting
The Bears put a whooping on that ass.
game. Yo, defense wins championship. That's what I thought our defense was going to look like this year.
That's what
Just
that's what
complete
everybody
and total
thought.
domination, like them Birds, you feel me? Hasn't happened yet.
So this was pretty great. I apologize. I don't remember who posted it, but I went ahead and ripped it because it is hilarious. This is from Monday Night Football, the Redskins. Here we go. Let's get in full frame mode.
Fight with Jay Gruden at 0-2, down 28-3 on Monday Night
Look at
Football.
the dude in the
This
background.
team does not play in the second
Mixing the
half.
Gatorade with cups. They show it again. Look. Look. Is that not the greatest thing?
Where your spoon, bro? They can't afford spoons on the sideline.
You picked the wrong house, fool!
I'm about to end this man's whole career.
Damn, boy, he's thick! Boy, that's a thick-ass boy!
This is She Wants the D, an all-new, all-female Dallas Cowboys podcast.
I am a monkey face. Boom, bam, bop, bada bop, boom, pow.
And now your hosts, Jessica, JoJo, and Tracy.
I want me some glory hole.
You already know, baby.
Listen, it's on. It's on
Jessica,
my
David,
playlist.
how you doing, baby?
Because that's what the Dolphins look like on Sunday.
God, we bent that all out of shape.
Yeah, the audience didn't see that because they were watching our intro. But the Miami video that we played
I was
last
gonna grab
week,
this and put it to my mouth.
the Miami video that we played last week came up right after that Redskins video, and they're like on me about it. It's on my playlist from last time.
Don't be lying. That's your bedtime video.
I mean, and what
That's
is
your red
what
light
if it
special?
is? What if it is?
Give me the red light.
I know you're watching some dirty stuff, so I don't even want to hear
You
it.
don't know. You don't know what's in my URL. What do they call it? My browser Vista.
Your browser history?
My Alta Vista. Whatever. You know.
Alter ego.
Let's start the show.
The
Yeah.
Google.
Oh, that's the wrong intro. See,
Come on,
I messed
Jess.
it up.
Come on, man.
I was right there. I had it, and
messing
then
up the
I
church's
poo-pooed it.
money. That's it right there.
that's just a short one. All right. Before we get into the highlights, which is always the best part of this,
So good.
I got to get rid of this. Hold on.
You gotta
Jesus.
unbookmark that.
I know. It's real bad.
You gotta unbookmark
I
that.
actually apologize. Sorry. Okay. I want to play this real quick because it is not in the highlight reel, but I was watching the sounds from the sidelines for the Cowboys, and I thought this was pretty cool. I know you all know the play. It's where Heath helmet to helmeted Hearns.
Damn good hit, though.
It looked like a helmet to helmet. He did not get called for it. It was a clean play, but
It was a clean hit.
it was pretty rough. But this is from the sounds from the sidelines. Here we go.
And a play fake, and Rosen throws it down the middle of the
Oh,
field.
yeah, I remember that.
Tremendous hit by Jeff Heath.
Barbecue chicken alert.
Listen to that.
That's a hell yeah. Should have took that pay cut.
Oh, sweet boy.
We got the right to the ball, too, man. Right, nice, clean, awesome. Nice series right there.
Love Chris Richard.
And there's D-Law.
Creep in, lock back in.
There's
Chris
D-Law.
Richard, like, no, he ain't part of Cowboy Station no more. That was a good, clean, fracking hit, boy.
But look at sweet boy Heath. He's like, I was going
He
for the
felt
ball.
bad. He felt bad. Damn, hell yeah.
I was low-key scared.
I was going for the ball, 100%.
Aw, kitty cat, it's
We got the right to the
okay.
ball, too, man.
That's
Right,
me.
nice, clean,
Then I come in.
awesome.
No,
Nice
forget
series right there.
that.
Don't you
Damn
put
good
that.
hit.
Lock back in.
Damn good
Don't
hit.
let creep in, lock back in.
That's D-Law right there. We're
Laying down the law.
Still waiting.
We're gonna get into him a little bit later on in the
Good.
show.
I
what
got
she
plenty
said.
to say.
Ayo.
Ew.
I mean, there's a couple of players I'd like to get into,
Yeah.
but he's not one of them. I mean, I'm just gonna say that right off the top.
All these heteros.
Let's get into these highlights, y'all.
I love it. Let's talk about it. Let's do
it, man.
Jessica, you're right. Poor Hearns, but it is what it is, baby.
It is what it is.
Should have took that pay cut. You still be on them sidelines with us. You feel me?
Ayo.
We showed you Quinn, number 58, in his Cowboys debut on third
Quinn
down.
had a pretty nice debut.
Yeah, he
Here's
did.
Rosen, gonna go deep, looking for Parker, one-handed.
What is that? Yo.
How is that not offensive pass interference?
Not
Yeah,
only
it was a
no,
holding him
that
the
ain't
whole time.
offensive pass interference. He lucky he didn't get called for defensive PI. The real question is, what was up with Awuzie getting beat the entire damn first half? Like, he gave up play after play. If it wasn't giving up big yardage, he was getting a penalty called on him. He best watch out for that starting job get took.
Lucy was pretty upset because that's her favorite player.
Yeah, he was not a woo-woo.
Woo-zie.
Him was not a woo-woo.
She's mad because I got on
not
to her.
amused.
No,
Yeah,
she's mad.
She's not messing with us
She's
right
mad.
now.
Mama
I
got
love
her
you,
in trouble.
Lucy.
No woo-woos today.
Flag. Devontae
No woo-woos for
Flag, and he
Awuzie.
still caught the
deep down
ball.
the field and caught it. And what did I say about keeping people in? There's your running back being kept in. There's your tight
what
end
is
being
that?
kept in.
What
Max
did we
protect.
say? What did we stress all week? Rosen was going to come out here and be ready to play. And he came out in the first half
sure
trying to
did.
make plays.
He sure did.
Trying is the key word.
Yeah. I mean, you can't blame
Ooh.
if his receivers and the kicker apparently would have showed up. This would have been a tie game, or they would have been up by 4
Our
at
defense was
halftime.
on this game.
Second half, not the first half.
Yeah, okay.
They only scored 7 points.
Yeah, but they came on strong in the second half. They were going up and down the field the first half. They just couldn't capitalize in the red zone.
And that's what I want to say. You led me right into it. I feel like this team has just gotten off slow, man.
Defensively, yeah,
Dude,
man.
like this O-line, we said it in the pregame show, the O-line for the Miami Dolphins is trash.
Total trash.
They
We
should've-
didn't
they
get
should've
4
been
sacks.
Oh, I know.
I called it for at least 4.
I know. I was really disappointed in the defense. I expected a lot more. I feel like Dak went out there and took a lot of chances. And, a lot of people are saying, oh, he was sloppy. I don't think so. I think that he knew that this was going to be a game that they would win.
Yeah.
So he's taking chances.
Yeah.
He's seeing those throws that he maybe not normally would throw and
Treating it as a preseason game.
You know what? Screw it. I'm going to
go
take a
for it.
chance and see if it works.
I
And
don't
if
blame
it works, then I'll keep it. And if it doesn't, then I'll throw it away. I feel like this was like a workout set, you know?
I like it. I like it.
When you go out and you play a show and it's like, okay, we'll try this, and if it doesn't go well,
We won't do it again.
Then we won't do it again.
I feel
and
you.
I feel like that was this game for Dak.
I
so
feel you.
I don't discredit Dak at all for the interception that he threw. I don't discredit him for the wild, Hail Marys. He had a couple of Hail Marys.
I like that. I like
I
that.
do too.
I
do
like
too.
aggression
If
in the offense.
If you're gonna do that, this is the game to do it in.
Praise
Figure
be.
it out. Work out the kinks,
Praise
and I
be.
think that's what he did. But
And
yeah,
not only that, he was perfect in the third quarter.
yeah.
And he's been perfect so far in every third quarter in our first 3 games. He has not missed a pass coming out of halftime. Perfect passer rating, no incompletions, and a whole lot of touchdowns.
I thought in the first half he was a little sloppy.
He
There was
was.
lack of
The
communication
entire
all over
team.
the place. I was like so frustrated. It was like I was watching
I
Mayer
completely
trying to be a
agree.
quarterback.
I completely agree. The entire
Mole
team.
hairs.
Oh, we're gonna get into mole
Oh
hairs.
my goodness, Dan Bailey, just come
Cowboys get
back.
first down
We
at the
love
1.
you.
Prescott
We miss you.
tipped and
Yeah.
incomplete.
So I mean,
He
right
was
there is a
gonna-
perfect example.
example.
He would not try that against the Saints.
No, not. Oh hell no.
He's not gonna do that against
Look,
the Saints.
He may be dumb, but he ain't stupid.
For
Come on
Jason
now.
Witten's 28-yard attempt by Brett Maher.
Mole
Got the Cowboys on
hairs.
the board, and
Ah!
it's up and
Barely
through.
by a mole
Literally
hair.
barely by a Maher.
3rd down and 20. It's a 4-man
Oh, look at
rush.
this play. Suck it up.
Pressure
Just
in the
suck it up.
middle.
Here go your husband. Here go your husband,
My
Tracy.
husband.
How you let them convert on 3rd and 20, yo?
Watch out for that stiff arm.
Ooh, it just gets me excited.
My husband to your husband. Zeke.
Gotta love them RPOs, man. You gotta
Player of the
love-
game right there. Player of the game.
Yes, 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 yes.
31 yards already.
Garcia says Cheeto better clean it up before next game.
I agree.
Bobby's in agreement. Awuzie, that damn head cornerback 101. He should know this. Yes, yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
I
Like,
agree.
get that head turned around, baby. Like, identify where the ball is coming and then make a play. So, yeah, and Didi says that Cobb touchdown we missed. Oh, my God. And I had Cobb in my lineup in fantasy football. Guess who's the first person who gave me a loss this year?
My baby daddy.
My son. My son beat me in fantasy football this week because of freaking Mike Evans and his 45 freaking points and 3 touchdowns. I will give you one of these, Mike Evans. I am giving you one of these. Read between the lines.
I don't know what that means, but it's probably scary.
And it looks like it will. Amari.
45 points. Are you kidding me?
I do want to say, though, that I really loved the usage of Zeke and Pollard in this game.
Oh, well,
we have 2 really solid running backs, man.
You're one of the exceptions because a lot of people are getting a little antsy about how much they're giving. And I don't understand why.
No, we've got, hey, listen.
Zeke's down for it. That's all we need to worry about.
Linda,
I would be too. Because I'm making $15 million. You feel me?
Linda, listen. If I can save Zeke on a few plays during the game and put Pollard in there and know that he's going to make a play because he can.
Praise be.
Why? I mean, 2's better than 1, people.
Jimmy, don't nobody care that you 3-0 in your fantasy football league. I'm 2-1. I'm 1 loss behind you.
It kills me to know how this game would have gone if Gallup was in there, man. It probably would have been like 52-0 or something. Like
I agree. We're definitely missing him.
Yeah, he's obviously missed.
You can tell. And hopefully Kellen Moore gets Devin Smith a little bit more involved, especially on the road against the Saints. We're going to need all the help that we can get. Because what I tell you, Jess, Teddy Bridgewater looked a lot different this past Sunday, huh?
He is not a chump.
He didn't look bad on the road with that 12th man in Seattle. Come on now.
Oh, I know. He's not a chump, and we'll get into that later.
From the 19. Rosen over the middle.
Rosen did everything he could,
dude,
man.
I'm telling you, this had me so stressed
Rosen
out.
Rosen made play after play after play
this
in the
was
first
a really
half.
good defensive stop here.
Yeah. Kudos to our offense for holding them to a field goal on this one.
Defense. This was really good.
Ooh, look at them attack them hoes. I mean, he just went straight through that A-gap and just said, getting his first start of the year because of our injury to Xavier Woods.
He got the second
Darian
one.
Thompson was amazing.
Yes.
We really shorted up him and Donovan Wilson. They were good in replacement of my man Xavier Woods.
So here's what I'm talking about on the Dak. Okay, I want to talk about this for just a quick second, and I know that you'll probably have some stuff to say.
Take it.
All right. Dak has all kinds of time here. Okay, it's 10-3.
He could have called his mama.
I don't know why he didn't throw it to Zeke. Zeke's wide open.
Taking a chance.
After the fake, he's wide open.
It's the Miami Dolphins.
And that's my point. This is the Miami Dolphins. Okay, why not throw it into coverage and see if we can make that play? Why not do it? It's the Miami Dolphins. We're going to win this game. He knows we're going to win it. He's got all kinds of time. He's looking at the plays. He's seeing everything going. You know what? It's 1st and 10. Screw it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's see what we can pull off.
I dare you to score more points than my offense.
You know, I know that everybody was like, oh, my God, the Miami Dolphins got an interception on Dak. First interception of the – well, what, technically. I blame Cobb on the other one.
Yeah. This was his first actual interception that was on him.
Yeah, because there was none of us around.
Yeah. He forced that ball. And I said as soon as I saw it on Twitter, I'm like, now that was all on Dak, that pick. But
for sure.
I like the fact that Kellen Moore is giving him the freedom to be aggressive downfield. To be aggressive downfield.
He is throwing it deep a lot more, and he's making
a lot more.
Making those deep connections.
Even if you're a Dak hater, you have to appreciate the fact that he is actually trying to take chances this year.
Praise be.
I mean, every other year we've seen him, even in 2016 when they were lights out.
Tasha agrees with Tracy. She was like, yes, I was like, throw it to Zeke wide open, and he had open field in front of him. Yeah.
But he always throws it to Zeke. He always throws those short routes.
If he would have checked it down, everybody, why didn't you try and go deep? It's the Miami Dolphins. You know, damned if you do, damned if you don't. If you're Dak Prescott, man, he cannot win.
And I'm not defending an interception.
Yeah,
Let's
it was a bad
say
throw.
That. It was a bad throw. But we can do that with the Dolphins.
Come on, man.
Okay, he's not going to come out there and do this against the Saints.
Not on the road,
Guaranteed.
baby. Not in the dome.
From the 38.
He could have fried an egg with all the time
Look at
he's
that.
got there.
He's like, man, I'm gonna go make me a sandwich real quick. Somebody get open.
He's like, screw it. I'm going to take a
Yeah.
chance. I'm going to take a chance.
And
Who
I don't
cares?
blame him. And rewind it slightly when the throw is coming. I'm going to explain to you exactly what happened on this play. See, when he releases this ball, go
I
ahead.
think I went back way
That's
too far.
good. Yeah, right here. When he releases this ball, see, he feels.
This is the play before.
This is
the play before. Yeah, I went way back.
It's similar. Is it gonna be the next one? No, it was the first down. Okay, hold on, guys. We're gonna show you. We're gonna break down this interception. Miss interceptions.
I think we went way forward.
We went
did
way
we go
forward.
No, that's okay.
Yeah, because it was like right at the beginning of the second, at like 15 seconds into the second. 15 seconds.
Hold on,
Beginning
y'all.
of the-
I want to break. This is it. I think this is it right here.
It was a 1st and 10. I'm so sorry.
It's you almost got it.
I think this
That's
is it
right
right
there.
here.
This is
right
it.
here.
This is it.
Okay, so he
This is
scrambles out of the pocket.
Nothing there.
He sees that. Okay, now see, he releases. Pause. Right here. So when he releases this ball, he's expecting this receiver
18.
to kind of he's expecting Cobb to kind of just stop, drop, and just let the ball fall. But Cobb keeps running the route. He keeps running outside, and then that's when the Dolphins defender has a perfect opportunity to intercept the ball. Check it.
And can I just say real quick to your point, this is where Gallup is amazing because
they have that they
know.
have that connection.
They're simpatico.
There you go. One of my favorite words.
He knows.
Shout out to Justin Timberlake.
And he runs his routes to a T, but when he sees
Dak scrambling,
they're right there, and he can read Dak. And I don't think these other receivers are there yet with Dak.
And
Gallup
in Cobb's
definitely
defense, he just got here.
100%.
You know, so he's still
and
learning
Devin
how to
Smith
do that.
too. He's kind of,
undrafted free agent. You know, they'll get it.
Gallup is number 1 here, just so everyone knows.
No, he's 2. Coop is 1.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah,
That's true. That's
it's
true.
1-1A.
Okay.
It's 1-1A.
True that.
Yeah.
But I am missing Gallup. Here we go.
Yeah.
It's not good.
And no justification. Either way, it's a bad throw. You
100%.
threw it into triple coverage, but I don't mind my quarterback being aggressive because I haven't got to see that from him in games past.
Well, especially in a game
who shall
like
not
this.
be named as our OC.
Especially in a
tackle.
game like this. I mean, you're gonna win.
And kudos to the Dolphins, man. You think these players in here all week how they're gonna get their butts trampled?
God,
by
that was
the
a hell of a
defense?
play right there. I'm sorry.
This guy is making throws.
He was in the middle of getting sacked, and he released that ball.
This is a no-name receiver.
Yeah.
Nobody knows who this guy is. Number freaking 18 for the Dolphins.
Awuzie getting burned again. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
I mean, honestly,
Woozie.
they could have had at least another 7 to 10 points if receivers made plays for Josh Rosen.
Yeah, I agree. Or if his O-line wasn't absolute trash.
Man, and still was making throws on the run.
No, man. I'm telling you.
Unbelievable.
I feel bad for the kid.
I mean, did he even have an INT?
I don't know.
I'm going to Google that.
actually.
I don't even think he had an interception.
Well, there was a fumble. There was a
Justin
Miami
says
fumble.
this was good for Dak. He needed that lesson. I definitely agree, Justin. But again, I don't see Dak trying to take some of the shots that he did downfield against the Saints. Like one thing about Dak, he's very good as far as protecting the ball. He had his fumble issues last year, but I mean, last year period, it was just a year.
He's going to be way more calculated against the Saints.
Believe it.
Because the Saints are an actual
Finally got a
football
turnover.
team.
Yeah, it's a little bit
No offense to the Dolphins, but
more.
I mean,
It's a little bit more strategic this week.
let's be honest, y'all tanking for Tua. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Patrick,
let's not play
shut
around.
Is he already?
That's
is
gonna
he
be
already
I
talking?
don't know. I
That's
just can
gonna
hear
be a
him
damn good show next
on
Sunday.
the other
It's gonna
side
be
of
fun.
East Dallas.
It's going to be
It's gonna
fun.
be
I'm
a
excited.
Good show next Sunday, baby.
Yeah, so just because he did that in this game, y'all, he's working stuff out.
Yeah.
This was the game to work stuff out, and he did it.
It's an experimental.
for sure.
Zeke ate. Didn't get a touchdown this game, but he ate all game, man.
For sure, man.
Yeah,
He
he drove
ate
it.
all game.
He drove
I can't believe people are upset with the fact that we're using Pollard and we have
Zeke
two running
actually,
backs.
I saw a quote from
Look at
Zeke
that. There's
today.
the Hail Mary
Yep.
right there.
I saw a quote from Zeke today where he was like, "I think it's awesome." He's like, it's so cool to know that he's there when I'm not.
Of course. That gives Zeke more time to rest and do what he needs to do, and it's going to make him last longer as a running back. Isn't that what everybody said when should we pay Zeke
him all this money?
Running backs don't last that long.
Man. Like
now we have a running back that can supplement that and give him the rest that he needs during games. That is really good, and that can make yardage. We have 2 running backs that gave us 100+ yards this game. How can anybody be upset about that?
Between Pollard, Zeke, and Dak with this game, we had 235 yards rushing. 200, and mind you, Dak only had 2 of those. You know what I'm saying? And I'll tell you real quick before we get to the rest of the highlights. This is why people are complaining. You give this guy all this money. He's making $15 million a year. And they're like, well, why not run it? We know what Zeke can do. We know how special Zeke is. We're not and see, this is where fans and the media, this is where they start to make it like really tedious, because what if you choose to be fancy and you're in your own head and you're like, all right, we're gonna give Zeke a break this drive, and you have Tony Pollard in a play that you know Zeke would have made on the football field, and Tony Pollard missed that play, and then everybody's like, well, if you would have had Zeke in, that would have been a first down. That's why
tit for tat. Totally.
Tit for tat.
But if I got 2 guys, both ways. I think it would go both ways.
And see, this is what people aren't realizing. Yeah, Tony Pollard was a 4th-round pick. Yeah, he didn't get a lot of touches in Memphis, but this kid is special. Yeah. He's fast. He's elusive.
He may not be a damn good athlete, man. I can't stop saying it. That's what should be on his tombstone.
I ain't gonna even talk
damn
about
good athlete.
Know what I'm talking about. Tracy know what the hell I'm talking about. See, I'd rather have 2 of those than run Zeke into the ground, and then when I really need him come December, he's pressing for gas.
The point here is depth, people. You want depth on your team. All right.
That's why the Patriots are always relevant every freaking year.
They got
It can
depth.
be Sony Michael. It can be Rex Burkhead. It can be any given player on any given Sunday. That's why they're always in contention for Super Bowls.
That's right, and that's what you want. And if you're upset about that, then
learn the game of football.
Yeah, maybe you need to study football a little more.
Learn the game of football, because it takes a 53-man roster to get you there consistently every year.
All kinds
Look
of time.
That. Just chilling, baby. Just chilling.
Nice catch.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful catch.
Yeah, it was.
Just chilling.
He had a decent game.
Yeah, he did.
And we know that Gallup's going to be out at least 4 weeks.
Yep.
Imagine what it's going to be like here in another couple of weeks.
It's gonna be crucial time. We're gonna need him as soon as he gets back.
Come on,
honey.
We're gonna need Devin Smith to show up next Sunday.
Cooper.
Man, this guy's just been amazing. And we're going to need him to show up against the Packers damn sure at home.
Oh yeah,
man.
For sure.
That's going to be such a tough
That's going to be a good game. Because that Packers defense is legit.
The Packers
I
are
love
legit.
that move right there.
Yeah. He say, I'm here, baby.
Get a nice little booty shot.
I'm her, baby. Look at Old Faithful, baby.
Husband.
Old freaking Faithful.
See?
Look at this
How
guy.
can y'all be mad at
Come
that,
on, man.
Come on.
Don't be mad at this kid out here eating, man. Come on.
I want all the good
pressure.
players.
Did you see that throw he just made under pressure?
Yeah, I sure did.
Oh, but Dak can't throw the ball?
Wide open.
Dak can't throw past 10 yards. Well, yeah, he was wide open.
He was wide open.
Shit, I could have caught that. I could have made that throw. You know what I mean?
Zeke.
Man, just after the first half,
he's like
everything
boulder,
was just
dude. He's
click.
like this.
Look at this guy. Click. I'm so pissed that Kelly drafted him way earlier than she should have, because that was going to be my fantasy
That quarterback
right
makes
there.
touchdowns right
that
there.
That boy know how to play.
Dude,
Him know how to play that football. Hims know how to play that
all
football.
All kinds of time, man.
Tasha says Pollard is awesome. Love that we have them both. What's up, Heather? We talking a little Cowboys highlights, baby.
Do we want to talk about the taco sack?
Can I take this one? Can I take the lead
we
on
talked
this
about
one?
it last time. I told y'all he knows the plays.
Yes.
He's gonna know.
Tracy and Jess.
He's gonna know. It happened.
It
happened.
Damn thing I asked for my defense this week.
Yeah.
I ain't asked for much.
Nah. You asked for 2 things.
I did.
2 things.
I asked for 4 sacks, and I asked for you to
They
not
didn't give you
allow
either one.
Taco to get to my quarterback.
You knew he would. That was his only chance.
It was his only goal.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, he was like, I got picked up by the worst team in the league.
One job.
It's time for me to put some hurt on some people.
You made Taco relevant in the first game that he wasn't a Dallas Cowboy.
You knew it was going to happen. I knew that was going to happen. I knew it.
His first
it's
highlight
almost
play of
the
year.
same thing as the Patriots looking at a playbook.
Man,
Yeah.
yo,
It's the same thing.
I was so irritated. I was so frustrated. This is probably when I started taking shots. Yeah.
In the third? Wow.
Right?
Yeah, I was
find that
drinking-
hard to believe.
I was
my boy Danny.
hammered by then. I was
Ask
like,
my Danny
It
boy.
was Herm's birthday.
am I going to make it through the
I
last
was like,
quarter?
is Texas live? I'll be damned if I lose my phone for the second time this early in the
God,
season.
please don't lose your phone
The
again.
only
That was
thing-
the
Big
worst.
nightmare.
The only thing I
everybody.
drank the first half was Truly's. Got to this, and I say, Danny, give me a shot.
Actually, those get me pretty plowed, man.
I was so sipping.
It's all the air in them.
Yeah,
dude. The air
I was
is
so
like,
sipping. So by halftime, I had 2 Trulies, and that's it. I saw this. I said, come on, man. I said, it's liquor time. Like, because they playing with my emotions right now, man.
That's his one play of the year.
And that'll be his one play of the year.
15
Yep.
minutes of
Freaking
fame.
Taco.
That's all he wanted. He got it.
Will still says, no biggie. That was a coverage
That could have
sack.
been an easy interception by us right there.
For sure.
That's been a lot of plays for us defensively this year. Should have sacked that man at least 5-6 times, man. I thought I
agree.
was going on the low end saying 4. I mean, at home.
My
with
baby
the-
daddy out there with his handshake.
Look at him. Look
He's
at him.
always doing handshakes.
At
at
home with that awful
Feed that
offensive
boy.
line, it should have
Come
been
on,
a
man.
lot more.
They
yeah.
just gave up 7 last
Yeah.
week, you know. And I'm not trying to be tit for tat. We won the game and we won big. I understand, but you see, these things are gonna come up, especially in the second half of our season when we're playing some real teams. And I don't wanna poo-poo on our parade at 3-0 right now, but
Mole hairs. Mole hair.
barely
by a mole hair.
How many yards was that?
55.
Man.
And those are
And
his
those
good
are
ones.
usually his
Yeah,
ace.
those are the ones that he makes.
Dan Bailey, like Jerry, offer that man $10 million to come be our kicker.
Yeah, we screwed up there.
we misread that so
Please,
bad.
Dan Bailey, please.
God, best, most accurate kicker in
Yeah.
football history, and we let him go for this guy.
Yeah.
Freaking
That was
Billy by
funny.
a
Yeah.
maher.
We need to make some Brett Barely by a mall hair shirts.
You know, I got the heat press machine at the
I
crib.
think
Let's
we would
do
get in
it.
trouble, don't you?
Brett,
You think
no.
we get in
No,
trouble?
long as
No.
there's no obvious branding issue. Like, what Maher got trademarked?
Technically, we're not using his name. We're saying by a mall hair.
We just put that parentheses in between it,
Yeah.
and nobody knows the difference.
mall hair.
And we spell it Hair.
Everyone knows what we're
Just put a
saying.
field goal post in between the words. They
All
get
right.
it.
All in all, bottom line, we're in first
Take it,
place.
Tracy.
It's been 3 games. We're in first place. I know it's only 3 games, but first place is first place.
First place is first place.
I have some stuff to say about that, and
Ditto.
I'm going to say it right now. Yes, queen. Explosions. Okay. Yes, we are first place. Okay? I take it. I love it. I want some more of it. Hey. Okay. But I'm really sick of the
Is that Garth Brooks?
I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. A tootie, a fruity.
Is that
Just
Tim
give it in the
McGraw or
booty.
Who is it?
I don't know.
I don't know.
God.
I don't know.
Y'all gonna be mad, but I'm probably gonna have to take a tinkle here in a little bit.
All right.
That's what happens when you're at the bar
Well,
an hour before the
if you're
show.
gonna do it, now's the time to do it.
Be back.
Okay, so here's what I want to talk about. There's been a lot of chatter, a lot of chitter chatter, pitter patter, titter tats, about the Cowboys being 3-0, but they haven't played any real teams yet. Okay, which I'm gonna agree. Okay, the Dolphins are poo poo.
There's not a lot of real teams in our division.
True that. I don't know if y'all can hear JoJo, but she just laughed.
I mean, the only ones I'm going to worry about naturally, like I always do, is going to be Green Bay, Eagles.
Well, even the Eagles are 1-2. They're off to a slow start. I'm really not worried about our division. But
they lost to the Lions on Sunday, man.
I know.
Totally forgot to send that picture to Grant, dude.
So here's the thing. All right. So there's a lot of chitter chatter about that. And I agree to a certain extent. Yes, we have not faced any real teams, but let's take a look at all the other teams in the NFL that are also 3-0. And let's look at the opponents that they have faced. Shall we? Mm-hmm. All right, so we have the Patriots at 3-0. They have played the Steelers, who are 0-3. They have played the Dolphins, who are 0-3, and they have played the Jets, who are 0-3.
So they pretty much have the same schedule we do.
Right?
Why ain't nobody talking about that though, Jess?
But nobody wants to talk about that, right?
So far, they have the same schedule we do.
They have
all three of those teams take a shit on the field when they get out there.
They have an easier schedule. Let's take a look at the Bills. All right. So they're also 3-0. They have played the Jets, who are 0-3. They have played the Bengals, who are 0-3. And they have played the Giants, who are 1-2.
Wow.
Interesting, isn't it? Isn't that interesting? But everybody's praising the Bills. Oh my God, I can't believe the Bills are 3-0. How amazing.
Shout out to Josh Allen though, because he's been killing it.
How amazing.
Josh Allen, you the real MVP because you've been killing it for me in fantasy, baby. You keep getting them rushing touchdowns.
But they've played nothing but crap teams.
True that.
Nobody has a word to say about that. In fact, they're being praised for being 3-0.
Jess, you spitting that knowledge tonight, girl.
And I'm not done.
Dropping dimes.
Let's take a look at the Rams, your defending Super Bowl champs.
Tell them,
Let's take a look at that, shall we? They have played the Pew Browns.
1.
They have played the Panthers.
2.
They barely won that game.
Barely by a what?
Mall hair.
2.
And the only real competition that they had was the Saints, and that was the game where Drew Brees hurt his thumb and was taken out of the game.
That's thrice.
They're 3-0. Nobody's saying crap about that, though, right?
And Jared Goff was not good on the road against the Browns. The Browns and Baker Mayfield were just that bad.
I mean, the Saints, that's a good opponent, and they took Drew Brees out.
That's what I'm saying.
If Drew Brees would have been in that game, it would have been.
He was in that game. They hurt his ass.
Yeah, and I mean, we talking about a thumb. You know, and Drew
Brees, you can't
Brees,
throw without your thumb.
If it was the Washington Redskins medical staff, they would have let Drew Brees go back in that game.
Oh, for sure.
You know, but thankfully the Saints have his long-term interest at heart, and they're like, "No, son, like you're broken. Like literally, you're broken. You have to have surgery."
And even if they had lost that game, I mean, they've played the Browns and the Panthers. Mm-hmm. Okay, all right. So that's your defending Super Bowl champs right there.
No, nobody want to talk about that.
Nobody wants to talk about that.
Okay.
The 49ers are 3-0. They have played the 0-3 Steelers. They have played the 0-3 Bengals, and they played the Bucks. I mean, what are we talking about here? What are we doing? But yet y'all want to chastise the Cowboys?
We America's team, baby.
For being 3-0, but y'all haven't played any real teams.
Everybody has a crap schedule in the beginning. Everybody does.
Nobody's talking about how all these other high-profile teams have these crap schedules, and they're all 3-0.
I only care about NFC East. That's all I
care about.
Everything.
About. And let me tell you why. I'm gonna say this
because you were in a fantasy league. That's why.
No.
Nobody cares about.
You are absolutely incorrect.
South
you beautiful
or
demon.
West
I'm gonna tell you why.
East, NFC East.
It's
NFC
not.
East.
It has nothing to do with fantasy football. I care about every single opponent that we face because, for one, who are you going to face if and when we do get to the Super Bowl?
Anybody.
It's going to be an AFC opponent.
Yeah.
So if I was you, I would take especially the serious matchups that we have, like the Patriots
this year.
I would take that serious.
The only AFC team we play is who?
Patriots and a couple other this year.
Patriots and the Jets. That's it.
I'm just saying, by the time we face the Jets, Sam Darnold may be back.
Patriots are the only competition in the AFC
I
that
don't
we
agree.
have.
Until we get to the playoffs.
When you're talking about teams that you only face once every 3 to 4 years, Those are what I call trap games.
Yeah, especially if they freaking cheat.
and say what you want about the Patriots, but they cheating and they getting away with it, okay? We still ain't seen Robert Kraft get charged. How the hell you go on a brothel on camera and not get charged with a crime?
That man, Brady, win a Super Bowl and see his stupid face walking down the field going...
With Giselle and her fine ass in the background just looking all good and sexy.
I'm going to slip my wrist. Like,
Giselle. Hit me up, boo. Got it.
So, the only teams that are 3-0 that are really, truly, I believe, 3-0 are the Chiefs. The Chiefs are the real deal, man.
Ain't nothing
they're
fake
scary.
about them.
And the Packers. They're the real
Chiefs
deal.
have been good for a while.
That defense is legit for the
They've
Packers.
been good for a while. Chiefs have been good for a while.
They've been good since Patrick Mahomes. Well, really since Andy Reid, because even with Alex Smith, they were not bad.
They were
Little
decent,
history.
He just ain't Patrick Mahomes.
Before the Dallas Cowboys were the Dallas Cowboys, they were the Chiefs. Did y'all know that?
The Chickadee Chiefs.
What? Shut the front door and
Not
call
Kansas,
me Sally.
They're not Kansas City, but they were the Chiefs.
The Dallas Chiefs.
Yeah. I don't think it was
Wow,
Dallas either. I think they were moved here when they were the Chiefs, and then they became the Dallas Cowboys.
Quite interesting.
Old. That shit happened before,
very
way
interesting.
before I was born.
Yeah.
Look it up. Google it.
I'm going. You know I'm gonna Google it.
She's schmoogling it right now. But that's my point. That's the only point I had to make because I've heard so much of Patrick being one of them who's going to be here. Patrick is our rival
Sunday,
guest.
it's going down, honey.
You have seen him in the chat room.
It's going down.
Oh, I can't wait to give me some Patrick.
Trolling. He's our biggest troll.
I'm having Patrick for dinner next Sunday night.
Also one of my best friends, but also a Saints troll, and he's going to be our rival guest for our pregame show on Sunday.
I'm so excited.
I can't
and
wait.
I've had so much of the and they're 3-0, but well, so are all these other teams,
Yeah.
okay? And ain't nobody talking about the
It's
Patriots.
only you
nobody
for
talking
dropping
about
them
the Bills.
facts, yo.
It's only 3-0.
Freaking
We've
lucky,
only had
man.
3 games of regular season. Calm down, Patrick. Calm down.
But shout out to Patrick, because of you, I got to see one of my favorite bands in the world, Taking Back Sunday. I love you,
That's
and
true.
I hate you at the same damn time.
No, we do. Okay, no, we do this every year. Me and Patrick, we are super duper close. He's one of my best friends in the world. But during Cowboys Saints hate week, we are enemies, and that's the bottom line.
Yeah, and I
right.
think that's a good agreement.
And people are correcting you right now, Tracy. They're saying we were the Dallas Texans, not the Dallas Chiefs.
Really? All right, we're gonna have to Google that. I'm Googling it right now.
Google it.
Google it. While they're Googling
I'm talking about in the 60s, y'all. Probably none of y'all were even born.
I was
neither
not.
were you.
Yeah.
No.
Tracy, come on.
No, that's what I'm saying. In the
And we can't
60s,
cook
when the
now.
NFL first started.
Well, while you guys are Googling that, I am going to get us set up for our next segment, which is
Nice.
Our Take. And now we're doing Our Take with Cowboys Dale. Because he sent in a video last week, and it was so great that we contacted him, and we're actually going to make this a segment every week now that we do Our Take with Cowboys Dale. Here we go. He told me he didn't have intro music.
This is
So
perfect.
you made him some. I love it.
I made him
You're
some.
amazing.
I made him some.
That's my girl, Jizz, man.
This picture right here is so relatable.
Oh my gosh.
It
Okay,
is so relatable.
this is one of the things I love about Cowboys
Texas.
Dale. Our Cowboys, y'all.
That has Texas written all over it.
Cowboy Dale, okay? Him and his family have been lifelong Dallas Cowboys fans. So a little history behind the flag, because if you guys don't remember, this is the same flag that was in his first video that he sent us. So this flag was his grandma's, and they have had it since the early 80s.
Oh, wow.
And she basically has passed it down. And what started with their whole family on the boys has kind of like been this thing that they've passed down from generation to generation with this flag. And she had been a diehard Cowboys fan since 1960. So this flag has been around for almost half a century.
Wow.
Probably more.
That's amazing.
That's pretty cool.
Probably more at this point. So
that's really cool.
I just wanted to give Cowboy Dale a shout out, aka Brandon, aka Cowboys y'all. If you're not following, go find him right now. But I love seeing stuff like this, man.
Yeah,
like
it's awesome.
Cowboys
really cool.
Nation passed down from generation to generation. It's awesome.
For sure. So he sent in a video, and I just want to say there's been a notification that I cannot check for 3 days on our Instagram now.
What?
Well, that's why it's so important that you guys follow the page before you send your video.
Okay.
Because if you don't,
Oh,
it goes into
if
some
they're private,
weird... Yes.
if they're private, you can't see it.
Yes, it goes into some weird folder and I can't see it. I see the notification, but I cannot see your message. That's why it's so important to follow She Wants the D _3 on Instagram before you send your video so that so you make sure that I get your video and I can play it on our podcast. I do want to have an honorable mention for one of our Scottish fans.
Hey, in the UK.
Scottish.
I like tomato sauce in my burger, please.
He is a part of the UK Cowboys.
Neither one of y'all sounds Scottish,
club.
actually.
I know. The only
It's
accent
actually
I can
really,
do is Russian.
It's a
Mine
really
too.
hard accent to
It
copy.
really is.
Yeah, I can't do Scottish. I can do Russian, and that's all I can do. We got Russian fans. Send your video. We play it on the podcast.
We said tomato and tomato.
No, that's terrible.
Potato and potato. I tried.
But shout out.
Hand me a Stein.
I love y'all. I'm sorry.
That's
I'm
Irish.
really insulting
That's
the
Irish,
UK,
isn't
man.
it?
Hi, let me get out of here.
Irish.
No, I can't. I'm American,
terrible.
man.
That's pirate.
I am American.
Shout out to Paul Stewart.
Everybody's cracking up with these accents right now. I'm American, damn it.
He's gonna hopefully send us a video next week, but he sent me a message maybe 2 hours before we went live, and he's like, "I'm so sorry."
Scott?
His name is Paul Stewart. He's from Scotland.
Paul Stewart. I know that guy.
From
Shout out to
Scotland.
Paul. I can't wait to see your video next week.
Yeah, and he told me that there's a 6-hour time difference from when we're on to when he can do. So that's totally cool.
We got Cowboy Dale cracking up too. I told you I was going to give you an extended shout out today, baby. All right, here we go.
All right, here we go. Without further ado, here is Cowboys Dale with Cowboys Y'all.
She Wants the D podcast. How's it going? I've got a question for you today. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, how bad did it bug you that Taco Charlton got a sack on Dak yesterday? I know it bugged me, man. Also, one more thing. Who do you consider yesterday's MVP of the game, man?
Ooh, I like it.
Zeke?
It's a good
Was
question.
It TP?
Is that a llama in the background?
It sounds like he's got a Lucy woo woo.
Hold on.
It was a woo woo.
Are y'all killing a cow back there?
It was a
What's
woo
going
woo.
on?
It was totally.
Are you also live from the House of Woo Woo?
House of Woo Woo.
Who was it? Let me know. Cowboys Y'all signing off.
I
Shout
love
out to
it.
AOT.
Shout out to AOT.
OAT, official
OAT.
America's team, baby.
Awesome. And great questions.
Yeah.
Great questions.
All right. Well, we already know how you feel about
So we already
the
talked
taco
about the
sack.
taco thing, yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to reiterate how I feel. I thought it was blasphemous.
I thought it was typical.
You know,
totally typical.
Man, like, I would have, if
I've seen it
else,
before. I've seen it before with players that have been traded to other teams, and they come from us and they take it out on us by
on a scale of 1 to 10,
in some form or fashion.
it was a
on their
freaking
first
20.
play.
It was a 20 for me. Like, I asked you to do one thing, O-line. I don't ask for much. I know you gave us
Totally
235
expected
rushing
something
yards.
like that.
I did too.
I was
expected it.
disgusted.
Totally.
When it happened, I was like, well, I mean, there's his
no
run.
you expect
There's
it to
not
happen.
going to be any class on that field.
Come on, man.
At all.
You
Not
expect it to
from
happen.
either side. There's not going to be any class. They're not going to be like, oh, well, maybe.
But you make it a point to make sure it don't happen.
Maybe I shouldn't sack him because we were buddies in the locker room. But you know what? F it.
That's his one play of the year. That's the one
We'll
time
see.
that anybody's going to be watching Taco.
I get
That's
to
the
shine.
thing.
I get to shine right now, and it's going to be me
Against
taking out
America's
my
team.
quarterback that I played
He's-
with for a long time. Screw it.
Yeah.
Nobody will be looking at Taco for the rest of the year. That was his
That
one
was it.
time.
He had
that
to
was
get
it.
it. He
So he
had
had
to
to
get
get
it.
it.
That was it.
I expected it 100%.
Good thing Dak is a big old solid hell of a man. That
Damn
can
near a
take that kind of
linebacker.
hit.
Damn near a linebacker.
Sorry, I didn't mean to talk about your husband that way.
Yes,
My
you do.
husband?
Yeah, I did
Gosh,
actually.
these damn heteros.
We kick it on the side.
And I. Oh, is he your baby daddy? Wow.
Jalen's my baby
Oh,
daddy.
so he your husband and her baby daddy.
I don't know how I
And
feel
then
about
Whitney
I don't
that.
know,
is her husband.
It's a toss-up, actually. I'm not real
Because
sure
I
yet.
thought Jalen Smith was your baby daddy.
He is. I don't know if my baby belongs to Jalen or Dak.
These heteros, man. You see,
He doesn't know who the
at least you
father
guys
is.
know
Mari,
what JoJo.
Mari Povich.
I'm
Maury Povich.
admiring the talent,
We-
not their asses. The talent.
I like both. It's okay to like both.
Are you the father?
All right, on to the MVP question. I'm gonna answer. I feel like I already have answered it. I'm going Zeke and Pollard. The combination of the two, I really liked seeing that.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
And man, I love the depth at the running back position. I also love the fact that it's no longer all on Zeke. There for a while, it kind of seemed like it was all on Zeke. And now it's kind of like
We
Zeke-
like to do that.
Yeah.
We like to
and
do
now
that.
It's
a little
great.
bit.
The Saints did the same exact thing with Alvin Kamara and Melvin Ingram last year, and it worked great for them. They had some of the best post-game conferences in the league last season. So I love it, man. Like, get on in there, Pollard. Get your shine on.
Who's
you know?
your pick?
If I had to pick an MVP of last game, I would say Dak, man.
I'm going to say Zeke as well.
I would say Dak, and I'm saying Dak even with the INT because I feel like every week Dak is proving to everyone who felt like he was not able to do certain things with a quarterback coach that believes in him, with an offensive coordinator that's actually giving him an opportunity to take shots downfield. We actually get to see everything that this guy is capable of. I mean, we have been RPOing the shiznit out of defenses. Like, you know what? No, it's not Dak. You know who my MVP of that game was? It's Kellen Moore. It's
Okay.
Kellen Moore
Oh, I
for what
like
he's
it.
been
I
able
like
to do
it. I like
with
that.
this offense thus far, being able to utilize every single weapon that you have on him. I mean, last week, Devin Smith had 3 receptions for 74 yards and a touchdown. This week, it was Coop and the running backs eating up. I mean, every week, I feel like if you try to take away one aspect of our offense, Kellen Moore is going to find a way to utilize any other player that he needs to keep the offense moving. So Kellen Moore is my MVP of the game last
I like
All
that
right.
a lot. And you said Zeke?
I said Zeke. I think
You
he got
said
I think he drove us down the field the most, and I've chose Dak for the last game. So Zeke this game.
Zeke
Yeah.
is kicking it in.
Wow,
and-
we all had different choices.
He's kicked it into gear. Yeah, he's kicking it into gear. He's in there,
Yeah.
and it
Ain't
may
no
be
more slow
because
starts,
Gallup's not
baby.
here. It may be because he's being thrown to a lot more. I don't know what the reason is, but
well, and this
the
is
first
his
two
pattern.
games, yeah,
This is his
exactly.
pattern.
And this is
we've talked about this extensively on this podcast. Is he's always been a slow starter, and now he's getting in his
picking
groove.
it up.
He's
Better,
getting in his
you're
groove.
better for $15 million a year. This is a good comment from Brandon, and AKA for anybody out there who doesn't know, Brandon is Cowboy Dale, AKA Cowboys, y'all. That is his legal government name. So when you guys see him commenting on our live feed as Brandon Lambert, that's who that is. But he says it seemed like Dak slowed up and let Taco sack him like a friendly favor.
And you know what? I wouldn't be surprised at all. That's the kind of guy Dak is.
Yo, did y'all see
I'd
the
be
plug he made for Wendy's spicy chicken nuggets?
Being a game against the Dolphins, Dak might have been like,
there
hey, you know
go,
what?
Taco.
Screw it.
There you go. One for you, baby. That'll
Screw
probably be
it,
the one
baby.
you get all
Here
year.
you go. Here, this is all you get all year.
His one play.
Yeah,
that
that's
people,
it.
That people
that
care
was it.
about.
Yeah, it's like, all right,
yeah.
you can have it. They probably made a deal,
gonna
a
give you
fist
that.
bump right before the game. Like, you got it, man.
What's this Wendy's chicken nuggets?
Okay, so Dak was mic'd up for the game this past Sunday against the Dolphins, and he was in the huddle calling a play, I saw this on NFL Network, and they talked about it on 103.3 Dallas ESPN. He's in the huddle calling a play, and he was like, hey, do you guys know that the spicy chicken nuggets are back at Wendy's?
Nice.
And I'm
He
like,
says that.
yo, if you ain't a marketing
That is
genius,
your baby dad or your husband. That
if
is
that
your
wasn't
husband.
scripted, if that wasn't already planned at some point because they knew he was going to
It's
be
an
mic'd up,
endorsement is
and
what
if
it
he
is.
did
It's an
that all
endorsement.
on his own,
That's
you
my
get that
husband making
money,
dollars.
baby.
It's an endorsement.
That's why you about to be the highest paid quarterback until Patrick Mahomes gets paid for
Dude.
those things right there.
Right before Des Bryant left the
Spicy
Cowboys,
chicken nuggets.
every time he made a commercial, the last commercial he made right before he was released was $500,000.
That's chump change.
That's chump change for that.
That's chump change.
Because I can guarantee you, if that wasn't scripted, Wendy's on the phone with his agent right now and be like, hey, yo.
Oh, yeah.
What's up with that spicy
we do
chicken
have
nugget
spicy
commercial? You know what I'm
chicken
saying?
nuggets back. And we want the
Shoot.
Cowboys to pick us up. What?
Great stuff. Great
Yeah.
stuff, man.
Dak can have all the spicy chicken.
Hell
nuggets.
yeah, he can.
He can have all my nuggets.
You say it in your huddle during the Dallas Cowboys game. You can eat all.
He can have my spicy nuggets.
I'm
I'm
gonna
just
need you to
saying.
stop being
I mean,
so
I'm
hetero
just
right now.
saying.
Like, just turn it off. Turn it off. See, if this was me, they would just be all on me right now.
Oh,
if I
the
was spreading my gayness
The
all over the
conversation
stage.
that we were having prior to this podcast.
No, no.
It was
Yeah.
super.
Nope.
It was super.
Yeah,
No.
she gets hers in too. Trust me.
Yeah, I do.
All right, so that's
Yeah,
really all we
I
got
do.
today.
I love it.
It was
That
a
was
great
good
D-Law.
stuff.
We already talked about D-Law. D-Law is
I mean, I
What
just
is there to
wanted
say? I mean, you want me to keep calling him out? I mean, what? I'm trying to give him a month to get acclimated and get back in
He
football
knows
shape.
how to walk up and down that sideline telling people what to do. That's
He know
for
how to
damn
walk
sure.
that walk. Still waiting to
God.
see him talk that talk, though.
D-Law. That's why they call him D-Law.
I mean, he know how to talk that talk.
Because he's acting
Waiting on
like
him
the
to walk that
police.
walk.
That's
Man,
why he's acting
say.
like the police.
Look, I'll say this about
Law.
D-Law. I'm going to give him a chance.
That says law, stay away.
We don't want you to stay away, but
We want you to,
We want you to show
eat that
up.
prey.
Yeah.
Don't stay away.
Yeah.
Eat your prey.
walk the talk the walk.
Walk
walk
it
the
like
talk.
you talk it.
One sack against arguably the worst
Blech.
O-line in the NFL is not
I
going to cut
thought
it.
he
That's
was
not gonna
going
cut it.
to eat. I thought he was going to eat. It was
Yeah.
it was frustrating.
One sack against the Dolphins
We all
is not
can't
going to
eat.
cut it.
Yeah.
So yeah,
How the hell
I mean,
Tyron Crawford got a sack before D-Law? And he didn't even play last week.
it's not going to cut it against the Saints. I'll say that.
Amen.
But that's another topic for another day, which is going to be our pregame show right here in the House of Woo Woo. We will have a rival Saints guest with us, so tune in.
We're going to do an hour long that day? Or are we going to
Maybe,
do... I think we should do
maybe.
an hour.
It's Sunday night, so I don't see why we shouldn't.
Yeah, let's do an
Waiting
hour.
all
And
day
We're going to give
for
y'all Sunday night. Carrie Underwood,
If you guys-
you looking right.
I'm going to confirm within the next 24 hours whether we're doing it here or whether we're doing it at LG Taps on Greenville. If we're doing it at LJ Taps on Greenville, everybody come out. There's a huge patio. Great
please do.
food.
No, please come out and talk trash to Patrick because he's
my
got a
gosh.
mouth.
Give
So
it to
we will
Patrick
let you
so
guys
hard.
know
Come
by
give it to
tomorrow
him.
night if we're going to be there or not. I'm supposed to
Yeah.
hear back soon.
Sweet.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
come out and we'll do all the promo for it. Come out, talk some trash.
Yes.
LG
Yeah,
Taps
you know
on
them
Greenville.
Saints
It's
fans
across
gonna
from
give it to
OT
us.
Tavern. Yeah,
Oh,
let's
those-
go.
Yeah,
those-
super
Yeah,
fun.
yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
I'm ready for you, Patrick.
Yeah, so tune
Bring
in.
your dogs.
See, Blue
Patty,
too crazy.
dog friendly.
Blue too
Tune-
crazy.
tune
He got
into
too
the
much
show.
testosterone.
Pre-game Saints Cowboys. We've got a lot to say with our rival
Yeah, let's go
guest.
live at 6:30. No matter what, we'll just see how long we last.
I'm
Yeah.
down with that.
See how
I'm
long we
down
go.
with that. Live
Cool.
6:30 to Sunday night, baby.
We will see you guys then. Don't forget to go over to draft.com, sign up with our promo code SHE3 at sign up. If you need advertising for your small business or you know someone that would like advertising on a podcast, your logo could be here. Let us know. Hit us up. Message one of us. And let us know that you would like advertising on our show. Be exposed to thousands of listeners and viewers per podcast and get your I don't know what she's doing over there. Get your small business or brand or whatever you've got displayed on our show. people listen, they engage, they watch, they see. Your logo will be exposed to thousands of viewers per podcast. Thank you so much for listening. Again, pregame show. I always do like the reminders over and over and over again because I forget what I just said.
Burn it in the brain.
Yeah, burning in the brain. Burning in the brain. Burning in the brain. Insane in the membrane.
Insane in the membrane.
Pre-game show.
Hey.
Saints, Cowboys.
6:30.
It's going to be a really good one.
How about them Cowboys?
How about them? Yeah.
Hey.
3-0. Yeah.
3-0.
In
Yeah.
the dough. Yeah. Any, mini, money, mo. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Okay, if that's all you got, then I'm going to stop. If that's all you got, I'm going to stop.
No, I got some more.
Say,
I got some more. Hold on, here we go. Hey, she wants the D in the place to be. You already know how we gon' do it. You ain't nothing to it, but to do it. You know it, to it. So JoJo's gonna do it. No, I ain't got shit tonight.
Yeah, she doesn't. She's got nothing. All right, see you guys Sunday pregame show right here.